Faleye. Please let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very, very much. Also here with us is the MD Elshka Nigeria Limited and Chief Medical Director at Princess Medical Center. And of course, he is a friend of the Polo Club. Please let's put our hands together for a distinguished man, Dr. Amy Membrotaji, a member of the Port Harcourt Polo Club. He's here with his darling wife. Thank you very much. I'd also like to especially recognize a former president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club, and that is Mr. Peter Igbinovia. Please let's give him a round of applause here. Let me also specially recognize in our midst Mr. Tony Isoji. Please let's give him a round of applause. Mr. Tony Isoji, thank you very much. Also in our midst here, of course, His Excellency, King Alfred Papa Priye Diete Spief, the Mayanabo of Tom Brass, and of course the chief host of this event, Chairman Board of Trustees of the Port Harcourt Polo Club, here represented quite ably by Robert Omole and Princess Elfrida Omole. Please let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Also in our midst, Arinze, we have Ibiwari Sosiza Pepple, past president, and of course, former president, Port Harcourt Polo Club. Let's give him a round of applause.
All right. May I also, in the same vein, recognize a former president who just stepped in as well, a son of one of the veteran movie actors whose father is always hitting us with proverbs here and there. The son also hit us with proverbs when he was president of Port Harcourt Polo Club. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Super High Chief Leo Edochie. Please can we put our hands together for him? Former president, Polo Club, Port Harcourt.
Of course, also I'd like to especially recognize, he is Dolapo Boma Tele Attorney. Please let's give him a round of applause. Of course, he's the vice president and tournament committee chairman. Please let's give him a round of applause once again. Thank you very much. Also in our midst is a past captain, Ahmed Shahimi. Can we give him a round of applause, please? I'd also like to especially recognize the MPA national president and former president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club. He is the MD Wilton Aviation Captain Iyene Amapakabo. Please let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very, very much. Also, let me especially recognize His Royal Highness Eze Alata as a member of the Board of Trustees of the Port Harcourt Polo Club. Please, a round of applause for him. Let me also especially recognize a member of the Board of Trustees and former president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club, Mr. Victor Fingesi. Please, a round of applause as we appreciate him. Thank you very, very much, sir, for being here. Also, in the spirit of recognitions, I would like to especially recognize in our midst this afternoon, General Bindu, with a round of applause. Can we give him a round of applause, please? General Bindu, thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, more names will be given in the course of the event. I'm sure that we're going to make adequate preparations to keep this event as brief as possible, considering that we are way behind our schedule. Let me especially recognize in our midst today, Elder Haik Ochia. Please give him a round of applause.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please. Elder Haik Ochia is a member of the Board of Trustees. Please, for somebody who have been here for that long to be member of Board of Trustees, and a man who we call the elder, even when we're traveling, we take wisdom from him. When he prays, we don't enter pothole. We sail through. Even when we went to Enugu, where there were several potholes, we did not see anyone because Elder Ochia took the prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like us to put our hands together for Elder Haik Ochia. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very, very much.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we also have the presence of the MD of K Global. Please, can we put our hands together for Mr. Kayode Alagbaja? Please, can we put our hands together for him? You're welcome. All right. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to quickly, so that I will have the opportunity of coming here even when my Oga is no longer here as president. Man, don't get a problem with people if you take over. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to quickly recognize the presence of Olorogu Anthony Isoji,
Please,
a former president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club. Mona Clafra Mabego, when he was president, he treated me well. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we'd like to move forward with the program. And so therefore, myself and my co-host, Obi IV, would like to leave you in the hands of the police band who will do us the national anthem. And so please, if you respect Nigeria and you believe in the peace and progress of this country, may we be upstanding for the national anthem. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this event has to be officially declared open. And of course, the year 2026 haven't ushered us into several surprises. And of course, the blessings that we always have prayed for. Some of us have already started seeing it from the 1st of January. Allow me to invite my boss, a man that I've worked with for more than 10 years, a man who has sowed into not just my life, but the life of a lot of young people. The name King of the Boys and Pale is not a guy name, it's a name that was worked for and well earned. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome a man I've seen as president of the club of the LLNG several years ago, groomed a lot of people, and of course have handled different positions in different places. And the last 2 years have transformed the Port Harcourt Polo Club infrastructurally and otherwise. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome for an opening speech the president of Port Harcourt Polo Club, Prince Henry Abojan. Please, he deserves a better applause. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I'll be standing on all existing protocols, but first of all, I'd like to appreciate everyone here today. I'd like to thank you for being here to support the Port Harcourt Polo Club. Board of Trustees here present, thank you. Dame Alerichi Kukigam, thank you, as always. So my welcome address will go thus. Our patron, Your Excellency Sir Similaye Fubara, GSSRS, Executive Governor of Rivers State, special guests, distinguished players and officials, esteemed sponsors and partners, invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Executive Committee and members of the Port Harcourt Polo Club, it is my great honor and pleasure to warmly welcome you all to the 2026 Port Harcourt International Polo Tournament, proudly Christian united by the game. The tournament brings together players, officials, and polo enthusiasts from within Nigeria and across international borders. United by our shared love for a sport that embodies discipline, tradition, courage, and camaraderie. Year after year, the event stands as celebration of excellence, sportsmanship, and the enduring spirit of polo. The theme, United by the Game, reflects more than competition. It speaks to the bonds polo creates across cultures, generations, and backgrounds. On this field, rivalry is tempered by respect, and competition is elevated by friendship. This year's tournament holds a special and deeply significant place in our hearts. We proudly dedicate the 2026 Port Harcourt International Polo Tournament to the memory of one of our past presidents and polo legend, Roland Serpaye Godfrey Kukigam. Roland was not only a distinguished sportsman, but also a visionary leader whose passion, integrity, commitment to the growth of polo left an indelible mark on this club and on Nigerian polo as a whole. His legacy of sportsmanship, fairness, and service continues to inspire us, and it is fitting that we honor him through the sport he so dearly loved. To our players, we wish you thrilling chokers and safe competition. To the officials and umpires, we thank you for upholding the highest standards of this game. To our sponsors, partners, and supporters, we are grateful for your unwavering belief in the tournament. And to the general public and polo lovers, thank you for being part of the celebration of the sport and heritage. As we declare the tournament open, may the games be fiercely contested and friendships strengthened, and the spirit of polo shine brightly throughout the tournament. Once again, welcome to Port Harcourt, welcome to Port Harcourt Polo Club, and welcome to 2026 Port Harcourt International Polo Tournament, united by the game. Thank you and enjoy the tournament. God bless you all. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, at this point, I would also like us to do the honor of all of us standing up, and we'll do a minute silence. Just a minute silence for the soul of the late architect Roland Kukigam. May the soul of the late architect Roland Kukigam and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace.
Thank you very much. Please, can we put our hands together for our president? Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce that the players should be getting ready. Any moment from now, the tournament will officially kickstart. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, let me very specially recognize in our midst the very first female president of the Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, FASIMA, Dr. Chinyere Nwoga. Please let's give this amazing woman a round of applause. The very first female president of FASIMA. Also seated next to her is a former president of FASIMA, Dr. Emeka Unachuku, very popularly known as the Bishop. Please let's give him a round of applause. Also, I'd like to recognize ex officio representing Port Harcourt, Dr. Alexander Fai. Let's give her a round of applause. Of course, she was former captain of the PH Polo team. Thank you very much. I'd like to especially recognize another former president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club, architect Tonye Pepo. Please let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very, very much. Once again, let me especially recognize the patron of this year's polo. Of course, again, as we mentioned earlier, he is the national president and chairman of the NPA. Please, once again, let's give a round of applause to Captain Iene Amapakabo. Give him a round of applause, a befitting one at that. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, sir.
And so at this point, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, for us to put up a tournament every year, it takes the assistance of some of our sponsors and people who love this game. We'd like to acknowledge some of our partners and sponsors for this year, key sponsors. And so please allow me recognize one of our very key sponsors. In 2000, the Niger Delta region was settled with a commission, and that commission was to meet with the needs of what the federal could not do for our people. And so far, so good. Ever since the year 2000, that commission has been meeting up the needs of not just a group of persons, individuals, communities, and states in the Niger Delta. But I must tell you, even if we have successfully had our sons and daughters occupy positions and do great work, this particular commission in the last few years have done greater things that most of us can see. And one of those things is partnering and sponsoring this year Port Harcourt Polo Club. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to give a resounding applause to the NDDC led by Dr. Samuel Obuku for being a part and parcel of Polo Club Tournament 2026. Please can we put our hands together for NDDC? Thank you very much. They are a key sponsor.
Absolutely. And of course, the NDDC didn't do this alone. The Port Harcourt Polo Club could also not have put this event together without the support of Hamilton Technologies. Please, can we put our hands together as we specially recognize Dr. Sobere Diri, with a round of applause. Dr. Sobere Diri, please give him a round of applause. And of course, special thanks once again to Hamilton Technologies. Of course, I'd like to specially recognize on behalf of the president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club and of course the entire executives, the chairman, MD also of Chairborne Global Services for their immense support in actualizing this year's polo tournament, none other than Sir Adokie Ikoki. And we hear that he was recently given a chieftaincy title all the way in Jigawa State as the Sodangi Duse by the Emir of Duse. Please, once again, let's put our hands together for Sir Adokie Ikoki.
If you're not clapping for the sponsorship, clap for the title. To go from here to Jigawa to collect title, it's not easy, you must need plenty security.
Well, beyond that, your doings have gone far as well.
May you not go the day where Donald Trump go open book, say, throw it in Jigawa State. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we'd like to entertain you a bit. And of course, these groups are not new to us. They are not new groups to us. They are always here because we like their vibe and we like the originality and the fact that this is coming from Niger Delta. This group, as I was told the first time I met them, they have performed for Miriam Babangida, and I think that was where they got some of the level that they enjoy today. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like us to put our hands together as we welcome this group of young people who are now getting old, the Odo Maria Cultural Troupe, all the way from Cross River. Please, can we put our hands together for them?
While we wait for them to take their spots and perform for us this afternoon, I'd like for you to recognize the person who's seated next to you. If you're sitting next to a gentleman or a fine lady, can you just shake that person's hand, welcome her or him to the 2026 Port Harcourt Polo Tournament. If you do not know their name, this will be a great time to introduce yourself to them and get an introduction from them. You never know who you're sitting next to. You may just be sitting next to someone who knows somebody that has your next paycheck. With that acknowledgement, can you introduce yourself properly based off of your capacity? Tell them what you do for a living if you haven't done that. The game of polo and the tournament always allows us to meet new people, make friends, of course, increase our clientele, if you like.
Avi.
Yes, please.
Mr. President, a special guest of honor, we're about to witness the young men who are now adults. And when they are done and we are back, I have a short story to tell, my own surprise for the year 2026.
We cannot wait to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome once again the Udop Maria for their special performance.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as at the time this group was founded, a lot of the players were less than 10 years old. And it's such a pleasure to see that they have kept this dream, they have followed through with their passion and their gift for dancing and entertainment.
And of course, because they are entertainers in the entertainment industry, we know how to be loyal. We're always glued to our people. These people have been together since childhood. We're not like politicians who after 2 months, wahala don boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Udom Maria, a name that was given to them by the then First Lady, Maria Babangida. Udom Maria from Akwa Ibom State. Thank you so much, Udom Maria. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. Udom Maria from Akwa Ibom State, well done. Thank you. Thank you very much, Udom Maria. Beautiful, beautiful presentation.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, an applaud will not be too much for this brilliant performance. Can we put our hands together for this cultural troupe?
Thank you very, very much.
That was indeed a brilliant performance. But I'm not surprised for a group that have stuck together for so long. They're
Absolutely.
supposed to deliver just the way we do because we've been in this game for so long.
Absolutely.
Our special guest of honor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me just announce that one of the special persons that we announced earlier just stepped in. And so I'd like Obi to do us the honor of introducing him again.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to specially recognize and appreciate the presence of one of the major sponsors of this year's tournament. And I'm talking about the MD CEO of Hamilton Technologies. We introduced him earlier. He wasn't here at the time, but of course we'll have to do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I recognize Dr. Sobere Diri. Please give him a round of applause, and he's here with his darling wife. Please, let's celebrate them. Thank you very much, and we appreciate you for your support through the years for the polo tournament. Thank you very, very much.
And of course, we like to bring to the notice of people that when you support or sponsor Polo Club, the visibility is always there. You will see it everywhere. For instance, from here you can see it boldly there. See Hamilton, see NDDC.
Yes.
These are the people who have given us major support. Once
There's
again,
Chairborne
please I'd
over
like you
there
to
as
put your hands together for Dr. Sobere Diri, a man that knows how to touch life. I will tell you one story. Mr. Sobere is a good man. One time, a waitress had worked in a particular place for so long, and Mr. Sobere came in and he said, no, you have been here for too long. You are supposed to stop this work and get a better life. Beep! He sent alert. The alert caused problem between the waitress and the owner of the place. Because when they see the figure, the owner and if he believes, say, waitress go get this kind of money. God will bless you, sir. God will bless you. The way you are going around sponsoring things, I'm bringing my proposal so that you can sponsor too. I hope you will sponsor. Madam, tell him something in the ear. Say, sponsor him. Somebody say, sponsor. My people there. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife just gave birth 2 months and something weeks ago. I'm just trying to tell you this story. I used to come to the house as a husband. I go there tiptoe. I go open door. I don't want to make my wife know because she dey sleep. When I come back by 2, I go there tiptoe. My wife go wake up. He go look me. He say, useless man. See when you are coming back by 2 in your own house now, you are hiding and tiptoeing. It's God that will judge you. You will not believe that ever since we gave birth to a baby, I can't they come back like man. As I come back now, I open door. Now my wife says, shh, small. Tiptoe. If you wake this pikin, you go carry him. If you wake this pikin, you go. The same behavior where you invest for me, sir, they behaved before. Now you are begging me to be. Women, what do we go do now? We go satisfy you now. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we want to hand over the microphone to our special guest of honor.
Absolutely.
And of course, before we do so, Obi, it is in your capacity to do us the citation of the man we're celebrating at 20 years. As a matter of fact, we don't mourn him because he left a wonderful legacy. And he's somewhere that God is taking care of him. And so we want to read his citation, and then we'll come back to hand the microphone over to a special guest of honor. Obi, please.
Absolutely. It is such an honor and a humbling moment for me to read the citation of a true gentleman, a man who was born on the 27th of January 1957, but passed on the 10th of December 2005. Ladies and gentlemen, forever in the saddle of legacy. Roland Sopaye Godfrey Kukigam was a distinguished sportsman, whose passion for polo left an enduring mark on the Nigerian polo community. Born into the family of Chief Godfrey Kukigam of the Ukonu Wariapu War Canoe House of Opobo Town, he embodied discipline, elegance, and sportsmanship both on and off the field. A keen and accomplished polo player, Roland was deeply committed to the growth and development of the sport in Nigeria. He served with a distinction as president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club from 2002 to 2003, during which his leadership strengthened the club's profile and competitive spirit. At the national level, he was national treasurer of the Nigerian Polo Association for 6 years, a role in which he contributed significantly to the stability and development of the game. Respected by peers and admired by young players, Roland was known for his gentlemanly conduct, dedication to fair play, and unwavering support for polo as a sport of tradition, discipline, and camaraderie. Tragically, his life was cut short on December 10, 2005, in the Sosoliso Airlines Flight 1145 crash in Port Harcourt. He is survived by his wife, Alerichu Kukigam, and their 4 children, Oroma, Denise, Tonye, and Tammy. Roland Kukigam's legacy endures in the sport that he loved, the club that he served, and the values he upheld. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to welcome his dear wife, who will be serving in 2 capacities today. First, to make the formal tributary, and of course, to give us the chief host's welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I welcome Dame Aleruchi Kukigam, the chief host of this year's, special guest of honor rather, of this year's polo tournament.
Thank you very much. The president of Port Harcourt Polo Club, Prince Henry Agbojan, and your executive, I'd like to say thank you. Let me specially recognize, I have several friends here. I have elders. I was pleasantly surprised to see Mrs. Beatrice Agama, captains of industry, and the Polo family. I've been in the Polo family forever. I just want to say, first, I first want to thank Polo Club, because in all the years after my husband's demise, the club has always, always honored him. And when I think about it, I ask myself, the first thing that comes to my mind is the poem, A Psalm of Life, by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And it's a poem about life and death. And I say to myself, Roland could never have envisaged this kind of honor whilst he served Harcourt Polo Club, and also whilst he lived. And I look at the poem, and it dawns on me that the essential thing about life is to seize life and do the best that you can, because every day of life is the legacy that you leave behind. So I'd like to commend that poem in our silent moments for us to read through. I think there are about 7 or 8 stanzas in that poem. And it gives you a proper perspective of life, and then you begin to understand why we are here and why we are doing what we are doing. Thank you for honoring Roland at 20. It's been a long road, and without the partnership and friendship of all of his friends, it would have been a difficult ride. I just want to specially thank the current executive of Harcourt Polo Club, because you've always had your beginners club, beginners cup, which is on your calendar every year, Roland Cookiegam's Beginners Cup. I also want to say that my family, we are very grateful for the honor that you have done, Roland. And I'd like to invite you, my children are not here, they were here in December to honor him as well, but they've gone back to work and they're not here with me. Please visit our little corner for Roland and share your thoughts and memories for someone we held very dear, and clearly the Polo community held very dear as well. I commend each and every one of us to take life at its pace, because it's in the little things that we do that we build the legacy that endures. Once again, I'd like to thank the president and to say that during your tenure, you have taken the polo tournaments, the annual polo tournaments, to soaring heights. This, to the best of my knowledge, is the most important club activity in the calendar of the Garden City. I'm a golfer, and I'm sure the golfers are here, and they hear me say that the polo tournament quite beats what we do in golf. And maybe it's because you open up to the general public. The golfers just stay within themselves and play their game, and they care for nobody. So we want to say congratulations to the organizers, and may you also get the kind of recognition that you have given my husband. I want to thank each and every one of you. All of my friends are here. I don't want to name all of them. They know themselves. I just want to say thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you. Roland was the wind behind my sail. And for everything that I achieved, he was close behind, urging and supporting. And I want to say that Almighty God will bless each and every one of you that have come here today to honor Roland. And may your legacies far exceed what you have done for him. Congratulations and thank you. On a last note, I want to tell the president, I whispered to him, that my family has an unfinished business with Port Harcourt Polo Club, and we remain tied on the umbilical cord, and we will conclude our business. So thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I think our special guest of honor deserves not just an applaud, but we can as well stand up for the man we're celebrating at 20 as we put our hands together for our special guest of honor. Thank you very much, ma. Just like you've rightly said, you may be seated, that your family have unfinished business with Port Harcourt Polo Club. We also have unfinished business with Government House. Please give us the floor plan. Let's know where the wahala is. We need to know where the problem of that Government House is, because things, they happen there. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, while our special guest of honor was making her speech, she said something about her children, that the children have gone back to work. That is to say, they don't live in Nigeria, they live abroad. In Nigeria, there's no work, you know, they will never go back. Therefore, they are with us, make sure say they see the end. And you can see the peace you enjoy because the children were trained abroad. I have an uncle, he died 25 years ago, till now, no peace for the house. They are still dragging 2 plots of land that the man left behind. God will never allow you to be in that position in Jesus' name. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Obi so that we can begin the game. Those are Port Harcourt Polo Club players, please, would like you to get set. We want to begin. Obi, please.
Absolutely. This is an event where we have dignitaries, lovers of polo, and of course members of the Port Harcourt Polo Club gracing the occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, would like to appreciate every single guest who's here today, every single person who's here to celebrate the opening of the Port Harcourt Polo Tournament 2026. Especially, I'd like to recognize former president of the Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Nabin Saleh. He is here with us. Please, let's welcome Mr. Nabin Saleh with a round of applause. Sir, it is good to have you here. Again, let me specially recognize a former president of the Port Harcourt Polo Club. I have recognized him before, but I'd like to properly do it again. And that is Mr. Ibiwari Swala Pepo. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very, very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going straight to a very critical part of today's event, which is the ceremonial toss-in.
No, we have to wait for the players to arrive first.
I agree. All right, so if we have a DJ, we'll just like a great sound in the background, or the band can continue to play great music for us. The special shout out, by the way, to the police band of the River State Police Command. Thank you very, very much, the police band. And they have done an incredible job. Arinze said, the people who specialize in catching thief, in his own words, singing this afternoon. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your effort and talent.
All right. All right. Of course, while we wait for the players to get in the pitch so that we can do the toss-in, we'd like to hand you over to, in the absence of a DJ, the Port Harcourt band, a police band. You know, they are doing 2 jobs now. Nobody knows when anybody will be sacked. Police, they sing now. As a matter of fact, I'm spreading their cards in case you want to do wedding and some other thing. It's just that as they sing, you misbehave, they beat you up, arrest you, and lock you up. So they will be doing 2 functions in 1 program. Police band, it's over to you. I have a serious problem with police. You see, army, all their cars where they carry come, very clean. They give them those cars, some of them 20 years, they never dirty. They will give Navy, no dirty. Give police motor for morning, by evening, they don't jam them. Who they jam police motor for this country? I see they think who they jam them? You go jam police motor, they no put it for sale.
Easily called when she heard the word. I suppose you've heard about Alice. When I ran to the window and looked outside, I saw this big limousine drive slowly into the drive. Oh, I don't
Can we
know
have
where
the
she's
players,
moving,
please?
I don't know where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. No, I'll never get used to not living next door to Alice. We grew up together, 2 kids in the bag. Carved the initials deep in the bag. Me and Alice. Now she walks through the door with her held head high. For a moment I caught her eye as the big limousine moved slowly out of Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just
Can we have the 2 teams on the field, please?
I've been living next door to Alice.
Yeah, can we have the 2 teams on the field?
Waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel.
Umpires!
Now I'll never get used to not living next door to Alice.
Umpires, please. Can you both bring the 2 teams on the field? Let's get the game started. The first match of the day, the 2026 Harcourt Garden City International Polo Tournament, proudly powered by Hamilton, NDDC, and Chairburn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all to the Garden City once again. The 4th day of the tournament, with a lot of activities so far. I'm here, not here alone. I'm with Kester, who will be giving you more tips on happenings. And of course, my co-commentator, Mr. Moses Tanya, will be right here with me anytime soon to commence the first match, which is going to be played anytime from this moment. As you all can see, the 2 teams are converging, and of course, anxiously waiting for the 2 umpires to bring them for the ceremonial bowling before the official rolling by the 2 umpires. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a big thank you to Hamilton Technology Limited, NDDC, Nigeria Data Development Commission, and of course Chairburn for sponsoring the 2026 Harcourt International Polo Tournament. In the meantime, please, the police band, can you take on us for another 5 minutes before those players are ready?
Your love is so so divine, and I wanted it to be mine. I am helpless without your care. Please let me take a taste and to feel your warm embrace, because I am head over heels in love with you. Let me take a taste and to feel your warm embrace. You are the one I've been waiting for. Remember, if you love me like I love only you, no knife will ever cut our love into. Why won't you stay for just a little
Mr. Moses, are you ready? Do you have the second mic with you?
Yeah, I got the second mic.
So after the introductions and you start the commentary, sir.
Hello? Team names. Team A and something.
Well, good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice being in the Garden City 2026. Well, as you're all welcome, we want to say Happy New Year right now in the Garden City, Port Harcourt. Well, before I continue, I'm going to say, call on the two teams to come forward, the two umpires. Can we have the two umpires on the field? What a good time to start polo. Right here, the game of kings and king of games. The king dominates the north, the south, the west, and the east, the four cardinal points. And when you say the word king, it's just four-letter words. You talk about polo itself, it's four-letter words. You talk about the people defending the country, army, four-letter words. And well, that's it. Polo is just unique in its own way. Not less than four, not more than four. Always on the field. As the king dominates the north, the south, the west, and the east, well, that's it, the four cardinal point. We dominated right here in the game, polo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roland Cookigan's Cup. We're celebrating him now. We lost him 20 years ago, but he's fresh and alive in our hearts today. We say, may his gentle soul keep resting in peace. Well, he was a great man, a gentleman. The first time I met him in Kaduna, I thought he was a barrister. The way he dressed, the way he looks, he comes, not knowing that he was an architecture. Well, he did a great thing, leaving the Western world, coming back to serve the great nation. Well, there's a lot to say about him. We say, may his gentle soul keep resting in peace. He's worth celebrating. So I want to say thanks to the current organizing committee of the Port Harcourt Polo Club, for remembering Roland Kukiga. I appreciate you. As it's been said, the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. May his soul rest in peace. Let's learn. We have a whole lot to learn about Roland Kukigan, leaving the greener pastures, coming back, picking up the ideas, coming to develop it back home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we get back to the field, in the green jersey, playing number 1. For the green team, Chandra Chimbo, playing number 1. Number 2, we have Sani Saleh. 3, we have Jibrin Mohammed. And number 4, Ixavi. Well, for the team B, in the red jersey, we have number 1, Emilia playing number 1. Number 2, Ibrahim Koleri. 3, we have Salim Saleh. Number 4, we have Dan Liman playing number 4.
All right, once again, for Team A, on the green jersey, we have Chandra Chika at number 1, Sani Saleh at number 2, Jibril Britrus at number 3, Zavi Nemi at number 4. For Team B, on the orange jersey, at number 1, we have Emilia Fingasi, Ibrahim Koleri, Emeka, and of course, Salim Saleh. All very much ready to take on, of course, Derby, run their horses, swing the mallets, and we are anxiously waiting for the 2 umpires to come and bring these 2 teams immediately. No time to waste time. Captain, please. Captain, please.
Well, why the 2 umpires on the field right now is Farouk Ibrahim Shatiman Kano, coming all the way from the city of Kano. Well, that's the polo captain himself in jersey number 4, blue and white, walking towards the umpire, Dr. Ike. Oh, as we welcome Dr. Usman Gogo, all the way from Mina Polo Club. Sir, you welcome. They're defending champions of the TY Danjumas Cup. They won it last year all the way from the city of Mina. Let's see what they're going to do it right now in 2026.
Okay. Okay. Who is your captain? Kelly? Okay. Who is your captain? You are the captain.
Bowling.
Okay, you are
I would like to bring on the top the president
what is your
of Harcourt Polo Club, Prince Henry Agoja, to be accompanied by the chairman Nigerian Polo Association, and of course our mother of the day, Dame Alirichi Kokigam, to receive these 2 teams alongside Elder Hike Ochia to join us, Commander Opalaya to join us, Admiral Koji also to join us, Kaude Alagbaja MD K Global Nigeria to join us, General Bindu also to join us, His Royal Highness Eze Alata, Dr. Emily Membre and his wife to also join us. The captain of the club, Dr. Ike Nabolis, also to join us for, and of course,
Team Green.
Dr. Alice Fai. Sorry, I don't recognize you on time. I just saw you, Auntie. God bless you. Past President Victor Fingasi, past President Ibiwari Pepo,
Okay, let's start matching, please.
past President Leo Edoche to all
Prepare
join
to hold
us.
your mallet up. Up, salute.
Dr. Emily Membrane. Yeah. I mean, Emmy Membrane and his wife. Yeah, I recognize them. Oh, I know.
Come, come. Line up here.
All right, I can see the captain is trying to explain to our special guest
Okay,
what exactly is going to happen on the field. We have two captains respectively on the both team, the green and the orange jersey. And they are there to, if possible, diverge their tactics on how to take on themselves. And of course, the captain of the club, Captain Dr. Mrs. Kokigam will do the ceremonial bowling before the official one. Thank you. Let's all pose for a group photograph. Photographers, please, this way, this way, this way. Come this way, photographers. Let them face the clubhouse. Thank you.
As you are. Ibrahim. Yes.
Let's have the two teams right behind them all.
Come.
Come closer. Umpire, please. Captain.
Captain, we need umpire house, please, because they are going to use this one.
All right, thank you. This entourage is led by the chief sponsor himself and his beautiful wife. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Before finishing in the end of the first checker, then you source another umpire house. Doctor, yes, please.
All right, Mr. Moses, are you ready? Over to you, sir.
Well, thank you, Ferrari. Back to the field now. Rowan Cookie Gun Cup in the 20th year celebration right here in the Garden City. Port Harcourt in the red jersey. Evelyn playing number 1, 2, Emeka 3, Ibrahim 4 is Salim Saleh. In the green jersey, Jambo number 1, number 2, Sani 3, Jibril.
Red ball.
And ball rolled in the air. If you're watching polo for the very first time, we have checker 1, 2, 3, 4. Each checker we have 7.5 minutes. After the first 7 minutes, you hear the bell. Once the game is in progress, we have the grace of 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we're going to bang the bell. They're going to go off and change the horses. Back to the field now. The number green jersey, number 4, takes it back and picks up there by the number 2. That's Sani. He drives it. Jibrin Mohammed shoots the ball. Jibrin moving in there with Ibrahim. Jibrin lifts the ball. Who goes in there? That's Salim. Salim goes in. He taps it to the far side of the field. Salim, he lifts it now into the hands of Ibrahim. Ibrahim Koleri drives the ball down to Salim. Salim goes in. Salim taps it. He lifts it right now to number 2. That's Sani. Sani for the green team. Sani down into the hands of the red. Sani battles. He gets the ball. Sani shoots it. He's moving down to the 40-yard territory. Sani, he shoots it, but it's going and it's wide to the left for a knocking. Well, that's a knock in the air for the red. Picked up there by Ibrahim Koleri. Down to number 1. Evelyn,
Good, right up.
she moves in there, lifts it right now to
Tapping is okay. Red ball. Yes, it's okay.
water back
Green,
under
still
there
on the
from
ball.
the red jersey
Green.
now into the hands of
Green
Sani. Sani tops it.
Nothing but green.
Sami,
Green,
Sani for
green ball.
Jibrin. Jibrin
Red.
going. Can he
Red.
make it?
No.
Colery comes in
Red.
there. He clears it from the goal mouth
Safety.
to the far side and he sends it off the field for a knocking. Well, ladies
Green,
and
come here,
gentlemen, in
green.
polo,
Ball.
we have
Bring the ball. Okay, leave it. Come, green here. Leave the ball.
so it's going to be a two-checker game. Now they took the ball off the field. In football, we have a corner. In polo, we have what you call a safety shot. A safety shot is 60 yards away from the direction where the ball went off the field. For that reason now, it's going to be a 60 yards shot. The green Jibrin comes in, he shoots it, it's going towards the goal mouth, but Colery stops it there. Well, picked up there by the green number 1, Jumbo, and that was a whistle. A whistle, is that going to be a knocking? They're moving towards the center of the field. Oh, it's going to be a knocking. A knocking there, Ibrahim Colery, the heat man for the red. Emelina, she picks up the ball. Emilia, she's going in there. And picked up there by Ibrahim. Ibrahim picks it. Ibrahim with a good one there. He drives it across the center of the field. Ibrahim moving in there. Sani comes in. He taps it forward. That's into the hands, Sani. Into the hands of the number 4, Salim. Salim now moving in there. Emeka taps it. What a return there from the green. Jibrin, Mohammed clears it out of danger. He sends it to Zabi. Zabi goes in there. Zabi gets an near-sider. He goes for it again. A nice one there from Zabi. Odu goes there in defense. Salim goes there. Colery comes in. He picks up the ball, doing some stick work. He turns in there. Leaves it. The red saying, no way. Said, if you lose, I'm going to pick it up. That's it. Emeka down to Emilia. Down to Zabi. Zabi goes for a near side. Zabi taps it gently. Zabi going in there. Deflected there by the pony. And now into the hands of Emeka. Emeka battling in there. Emeka. He takes a backhand there. Emeka now picked up there by Zabi. Zabi moving forward. Zabi turns in there. He does a 360 deflected here by the pony. Zabi is still in control. He picks it, he taps it gently. Zabi and down into the hands of Jibrin. Jibrin taps it. He shoots it looking for Sani. Sani going in there. Can Sani get a goal from there? Sani taps it. He's going. Sani moving towards the goal mouth. Yes, Sani. He gets it right there at the goal mouth. Who's going to do it? Zabi! Wow. What a good finish there. The green now with 1 goal. Red yet to score. Back to center of the field. In goes the ball. Jibrin with a near sider. And now into the hands of Sani. Sani couldn't get the ball. He leaves it down to Xavier. Xavier turns in the air gently. Well, it seems there was a whistle. Well, that's a whistle. In polo, once there's a whistle, we stop the clock.
No.
And once they fix up everything, we get back to the field. Yes, polo field, it's 300 yards by 160 yards. You get 6.5 football field in a polo field. So if we had to play polo, if we had to play football on the polo field, we'll be having about 88 players on the field. I wonder once you get 6 football field on the field, then we have, if we had to play football, then we have to times it 22 by 6. Then we get, that's 100 and something players playing football on the field. But well, in the game of polo, it's just 4 horses. Then we have a total of 10 horses on the field, 4 on each side, and 2 umpires on the field. Hello, Aminu, the timekeeper, please come over. Abdullahi, the timekeeper, come over.
All right, thank you very much. That marks the end of choker number 1. And the players will quickly go change their horses and come back for choker number 2. The first match, day 1, first day of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to our main sponsors and, of course, the head sponsor. We have Hamilton, of course, NDDC, and Chairborne for making it happen here once again this year, 2026. Can we have the teams come back on time, please? No time. Players for the next match for TY Danjuma Cup. We have Team Cassetric will be taking on Nutrify FB9 and Indian Warriors. Nutrify FB9, Indian Warriors will take on Cassetric. Port Harcourt's Cassetric will take on Nutrify FB9 Indian Warriors the next match. Players, please start getting ready and make sure the umpire's ponies are ready.
Calls me, I'm on. Let me receive them. Why are you running? The horseman? Yeah.
All right, the second choker will be taken by commentator Abubakar Lawan Abubakar, all the way from Jos. It's his first time here. Let's put our hands together for Abubakar Lawan Abubakar. Stand up for recognition, please. Let's hear your voice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ferrari. Ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you to Port Harcourt Annual International Polo Tournament 2026 edition. In the lush green of Port Harcourt grounds here, today is an electrified clashes between the two teams in honor or in remembrance of Roland Kukigam, 20 years. Remembrance, today's battle is between the two teams, the red teams and the blue and green team. From the green team, I can see playing at number 1, I can see Chandran Chap Jumbo as one, while number 2 is Sani Saleh, while number 3 is no any other than Jibril Mohammed, and the last man standing defensive player is Zavi. While for the red team, I can see Emilia Victor as one, and the midfielder there is Emeka, while the tactical player there is Ibrahim Koleri, and the defensive player there is Salim Saleh. Battling this afternoon. It is 1 goal to red team A, and yet to score, or 0 to team B. And this is their final choker. All the players are waiting for the choker to go and change their ponies, drink cold water, and come back for the commencement of choker number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will sit down, adjust your class, watch well. Okay, back to the field of play. I can see there a foul there to play by a Kolere. He makes it down to who? I can see Zavi. Jibrin comes there. Jibrin plays the ball there. Jibrin, he winds with Malik. He loses it down to who? Kolere. Kolere comes there. Emeka intercept there. Zavi, then Kolere goes there. He loses it down. Who goes there? I can see Jibrin. I can see Kolere have sent a long one. He can score from there, and he scored. Jibrin, sorry. What a wonderful goal there, scored by Jibrin. Which brought us, the green teams are having 2 goals, while the other team are having 0 goal in this choker number 2. And I can see the umpire of today's match is Farouk Ibrahim. Shatiman Kano is the one umpiring this match. And I can see he assembled all the players in the center for a throw-in. The umpire assembled the players there for a rolling. He's ready for a throw-in there. I I can see the umpire throw is there. Who picks there from the million? I can see Emilia in the post position there, but she loses down. Who goes there is Colere appealing. Who goes there? I can see Azavi. He loses it down to Salim Sare. Who goes there? I can see Ibrahim Colere appealing. Ibrahim Colere saying a long drive, trying to find his number one player, but individual interception there. But who comes there? Colere picks the ball again there. Colere still tapping the ball there. Colere approaching the 60-yard. Colere still working with the ball, but he leaves it down to Salim Saleh. Salim Saleh picks the ball there. Salim Saleh taps the ball there, and the umpire signals for a foul to review. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying watching this wonderful match here. And it is a penalty there in favor of Team A. And a 40-yard penalty there to be taken by the red team. I think Emilia is ready. Ibrahim Colere also ready. Salim Saleh ready. Emeka also ready to play the penalty there shot. And I can see Ibrahim Colere is ready to play. And who goes there? Emilia. Emilia wants Amale. Emilia hit the ball there. She can score from there, but she couldn't get it right. Emilia still rolling with the ball, but she loses it down to who? Who comes there is Zavi. Zavi picks the ball there.
Go out 30-yard, red.
And the umpire signals for an infringement.
Play!
Back to the field of play. I can see Jibrin with a shot there. Jibrin, he's saying a long one down to the middle of the field. Jibrin still rolling there. Jibrin, but he was intercepted there. Who goes there? Jibrin still rolling with the ball. Jibrin, he's saying a long drive there. Jibrin approaching. Oh my goodness.
Emilia, go this side.
The umpire signals
Come. Are you okay?
as Emilia is down.
Okay, go there. Says we'll bring horse to you.
A very iron lady. Still strong. At this material time, I would like to appreciate our sponsors, the Hamilton, NDDC, and Chargebone, who powered this polo. Chabon, who powered this tournament. And please, the medical team, please, to check Emilia.
She's fine. She's fine. Ibrahim, ka yi confirming in za ta iya samun doki ta dawo to in ba ta iya ba dole ku nemi canji within 6 minutes ko mu ci. Eh? time if she can get another horse to continue here. So someone should go and help her. You guys, whenever you're playing polo, must have selective on your horse bandage. So that the selective on the bandage, so that in case the bandage will be removed, it will be strong against you. Because the you guys should prepare to continue to play your game.
Play music, music. Why?
All the players are set. The umpire will make a throw in there from Shatiman Kano, who goes there. I can see.
Check it.
I can see Zavi. Zavi picks the ball there. Who goes there? Jibrin. And Jibrin sang a long one, but he couldn't get it right. Interception there by Ibrahim Kolere. Ibrahim Kolere checked his pony, turned beautifully, and changed the direction. Kolere still rolling with the ball there. Ibrahim Kolere, he sang a long one, trying to find Emeka. I can see who goes there. Zavi, but he loses it down. He loses it down to Salim Saleh, who picks there. I can see Zavi still rolling with the ball there. Deception there by a back shot there from Zavi. Jibril Mohammed. And the umpire signals for an infringement. And there's a foul there in favor of Team B, which to be taken there by Koleri. Hit from the center of the field. Koleri picks the ball there. Koleri is still rolling with the ball there. Koleri, he tried to sing a long one. He can score from there. Koleri, and he scored. What a sensational goal there by Ibrahim Koleri. Ibrahim Koleri have been scoring in the first choker and also in the second choker. All the players assemble themselves in the center of the field for a throw-in. And a throw-in there, who goes there? The first position there is to be taken there by Zavi. Zavi is trying to sing a long one. Who goes there? I can see Jibrin. Jibrin attempts, but he loses the ball. Who goes there? Zavi. Zavi, he leaves the ball there. Who goes there? Salim. But who appeal there? I can see Zavi appeal. A beautiful back shot there from Emeka. Who send it down to Zavi. Salim Saleh picks the ball there. And a back shot there from Zavi. He sent it down to who? Down to Sani Saleh. Sani Saleh. Sani Saleh picks the ball there and he leave it down to Jibril Mohammed. Jibril Mohammed, a beautiful near side there by Zavi. Sani, he sent to Sani Saleh, still rolling with the ball there. Sani Saleh, but you losing down there. Who goes there is Kolere. Kolere picks the ball there and make a beautiful U-turn. Kolere, rolling with the ball. Kolere, rolling with the ball there, approaching the center of the field. Kolere, Kolere still rolling with the ball there. Kolere, an interception there. And the umpire signals. And who goes there? I can see Jibrin. And he was intercepted there by Ibrahim Kolere. And who goes there? I can see Sani Saleh. Sani Saleh, he loses it down. Who goes there? Zavi, he misses it. Who goes there? I can see Zavi. Zavi still rolling with the ball there. Zavi. He can score from there. Zavi, an interception there by Kolere. Kolere picks the ball, snaps the ball there. Kolere makes a U-turn there. Kolere, he can score from there. He sent a long one there. Kolere picks the ball there. Who goes there? I can see Kolere still rolling with the ball there, coming center of the field. Kolere still rolling with the ball there. Kolere, and he was a quick response come from who? From Zavi. And the umpire signals for an infringement.
Penalty 4. Penalty 4.
And a foul there in favor of Team B. And I can see it is a penalty there in favor of Team B, which to be taken there by Ibrahim Kolere. Ibrahim Kolere will take a 60-yard penalty.
Hey!
And at this moment, anything can happen. Ibrahim galloping, approaching the ball. Ibrahim, he winds his leg with a long shot there. He can score from there. An interception there from the number 4 player of the greenhouse. Who goes there is Jibril Saleh. Jibril Saleh with a clear shot. Jibril Saleh approaching the center of the field. Jibril Saleh. Jibril Saleh is still running, approaching the ball. Jibril Saleh picks the ball there. Jibril Saleh was intercepted there. Who goes there? A beautiful back shot there, but couldn't get it right. Who comes there? I can see Zavi. Zavi picks the ball there. Zavi, it's not the ball there. He loses it down to Kolere. Kolere picks the ball there. Kolere makes a beautiful U-turn there. Kolere, he sang a long one, trying to find Emeka, who goes there, interception there, a clear shot by Zavi, who picks there, Sani picks the ball there, Sani, it was intercepted there by Zavi.
Red.
And there's a foul there in favor of Team A, which to be taken there by Jibrin. Jibrin Mohammed from the hit there. Jibrin Mohammed, he sang a long one, trying to find Sani Saleh. Jibrin, who goes there? I can see Ibrahim Kolere, Azavi. Who goes there? Salim. And who loses it there? Emilia. Emilia picks the ball there. Emilia. Emilia, she turns beautifully. Emilia, she leaves down to Kolere. Kolere sang a long drive, but he couldn't get it right. The ball was intercepted there by Sani. Who goes there? Ibrahim Kolere picks the ball there again. Ibrahim Kolere running with the ball there, approaching the center of the field. Ibrahim Kolere, he fires the ball in the air. Ibrahim Kolere still running with the ball there. Ibrahim Kolere. Who goes there? I can see Ibrahim Kolere. He picks his ball there. He's approaching the dangerous area. Ibrahim Kolere, he can score from there. He sang a long drive there. And very unfortunate, the ball rolls out the play for hit in. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget it's 2-1 and 2 goals to the red team, to the green team, while the red teams are having 1 goal in this choker number 2, and a hit in there to be taken there by Zavi. He sang the long one trying to find Jibril Mohammed, and who goes there? Who goes there? And the bell was rung there. Who was there? I can see Zavi. And the umpire signals for the end of this match. Please, the next teams to be played, please, I hope you are ready. This is 2-1.
All right. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like us to put our hands together for the wonderful team. The teams that just finished playing. And so, while we wait for the other team to get set to play the final game for today, I see a lot of young people in this arena, and as a matter of truth, this is the first time I'm seeing so much young people. I'm not surprised. I understand that River State men are taking their children now to places where they walk. I don't know what is really going on. Rivers men, they are taking their children to where they walk so that the children are going to know what they do. Politicians and businessmen. If not, tell me what young people fool here. What they sabi? Go up, they fool everywhere. Now they say, "Mona, no worry, I know so I don't come to take over from Mona Papa them." It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, things have changed. These young people are used to learning faster. I'm going to clap for them. Thank you. Who is Kolore? Kolore. Now your name in the chat says Kolore. Kolore. Nice one. Then Zavi. Kolore. Zavi. On a try. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please, I'd like us to put our hands together for them. Thank you. Sometimes I'm wondering how these people play this thing. What if the horse say no, they play? I know that the dangerous thing now for this horse to decide say no one play. As he move and color, horse go, yeah, woo! Now grand you do. Both you and ball. It's all good. This horse, they don't train them well. Now horse where they buy 2something million. Now I no go do work where they send them. If I buy horse 50 million, work where that horse go pass to play polo. I go to send a message. Come, go buy Gary, come 2 cups. And I go buy that kind of thing, come keep her here for nothing. That was how I met a young girl inside the flight. Sir, you will not believe. These are our generation girls, they lie, oh. I met one girl inside the flight. The girl just they do her leg like this. I said, what's your problem? Before we were climbing, she said, you can't notice my shoe. First, let me find out trouble. I go meet her, I said, beautiful girl, how are you? She said, fine. I said, what's your name? She said, my name is Chi. I said, which of the Chi? She said, just take Chi. I said, nice hair. Now I find trouble. The guy said, oh, my hair is a Peruvian. Who asked you? I just say hair, fine. Just tell me thank you. The next thing, I said, nice shoe. She said, it's a Louis Vuitton LV. Sir, Louis Vuitton and LV are not the same thing. If I buy Louis Vuitton LV, even the girl was telling me that she bought the shoe for 3,000 euro. If I buy shoe 3,000 euro, that shoe supposed to fly me from London to Nigeria with GPRS. The shoe supposed to shout after 5 minutes, turn right, I turn. As I noticed in a lie, the girl was like, me, Potako boy, I'm not going to tell you say the lie. I go just double the lie, give them back to you. Now I begin look at. I begin shake my leg. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, you can't notice my shoe? She said, what kind of shoe? I said, it's a Lobos Lobos. She said, what is Lobos Lobos? I said, newest designer in China. She said, where did you get it? I said, they sent it to me. She said, how much? I said, it's 353 billion pounds. The girl, no, when she shouted, Jesus. I said, you go die here today, idiot. Now she said, how does this shoe function? I said, this shoe, you cannot hit stone. As you are going now, you want to hit stone. Airbag will come out from the shoe and protect your leg. The girl said, oh, lo. She enter plane, I enter. Her first time, my first time. She won form. She said, this plane, I don't like it. The other plane, immediately I enter and sat down. The seat belt came and crossed me. I said, plane? She said, yes, it's automatic. I said, my sister, don't worry. Me, the last plane I entered, immediately I sat down. The seat belt hugged me and called my name. Marize Baba, you are welcome. The guy said, this boy, they lie. I said, lie with him. The next thing, she brought up her phone. Samsung, something. I said, you're still using this kind of Samsung? When people have gone to iPhone? She said, no, this is the latest Samsung ABC123. I said, did you get it? She said, Samsung sent it to me for sampling. I said, your papa, they work there? She said, no. I said, how does the phone function? She said, this phone is water resistant. You can be swimming and be making call. I said, my sister go kill you here. I brought out my own, Curve 2. She said, which kind of phone is this? I said, this phone, you cannot break it. It's the newest phone in the world. As this phone is falling down from your hand, parachute will come out from the phone and suspend it on the air. She said, hell, I said, now here you go die. I said, this phone, you cannot miss your call. If you are sleeping in the room and the phone is charging in the parlor, once the phone rings, it will come out from the charger by himself, come to the room, and wake you to pick your call. The girl, no, she said, pilot, can I change my seat, please? It's not me you play that I play with. Ladies and gentlemen, I see a lot of people here. You know, that's the corner where people need to go patronize. Oh, when I do things like Oyibo, as I speak to you now, every corner in my family, somebody in them. They cannot. You know, when we were growing up, life was easier. The saxophonist, please, I'd like you to come down. When we were growing up, life was easier. You remember when you were growing up, there was one television in your house, just one. Today, you have too many televisions everywhere in the house. It was one, and your father will need to come back for you to watch. Because he will lock it and take the key to work. When he come back, he will open that television. That television, once you on them, you know the show. It must do like a river where they flow. Somebody go need to go turn pole for backyard to watch that television. You go to hear, turn them. Oh, yeah, hold on. I'm not going to get that television for us. Black and white. Oh, life sweet that time. All the program get timing. Programs like tum. Who know that program? We know him. That's my moonlight. Saxophonist. I beg you. This will soon come. Man, no chop all your time. I wait for you. Life was sweet. Today now, see children. I see them for upstairs. Some of them, I don't even know why mommy brought me here. They don't know, so I don't put plenty things inside this club. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a young man who is here. I've watched him perform over and over. He's had the opportunity of performing for Harcourt Polo Club over the years, and he always delivers. While we wait for the next set of players to come through, I'd like to invite and make welcome. Please put your hands together for Jazz King as he comes to perform. Thank you. He's a saxophonist. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Jazz Cake. You can do better than that. Kill it, please. Thank you, sound, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a violinist to just do one song while they get ready. But before they do so, just like I said, we have young people here. Those who brought their children, thank you. I would have brought my cousin, I would have brought my sister here, rather. These young people, they can do anything. I put my sister in a company to work. After 15 days, she left the job. I asked her why. She said she don't like the environment. In a country where people are looking for a job, I use my small connection, give you work. You say you don't like environment. But since the MD was my friend and the GM as well, the MD said my sister should go and write a resignation letter, and then they will take the letter and file it. The letter my sister wrote, today, both me, the MD, and the GM, we are still surprised. My sister just wrote, this Gen Z, they don't get time for any rubbish. My sister just wrote, dear GM, I'm out. Till today we think I'm, dear GM, I'm out. Me, are they in shock? The MD, they in shock. The manager, they, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, for another shocker, like I said, allow me to invite the saxophonist to do just one song. Please put your hands together for the one, the only, Eddie V. Eddie V.
Rize, before that, this is Ferrari. Thank you very much. A quick one. There is a complimentary medical physiotherapy and massage provided by the qualified medical facilities from today to the last day of the tournament. So please, everybody here should take advantage of that. They are spotted right at the entrance of the clubhouse by the generator, please, for medical and physiotherapy and massage. So if you're interested, just make way down to the clubhouse and you make inquiry. It's free for all from now to the end of the tournament. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ferrari, for that update. And of course,
also, let me not forget, permit me welcome our immediate past president from Ibadan Polo Club, Mr. Koinsola Oweye is here with his entourage, and Mr. David is also here. And we also have the number one, the numero uno, the one that was born on the back of the pony from Ibadan Stable. No one but Ahmed Omar, the one we call Cascalito.
ladies and gentlemen, can we give all of them a round of applause, please? Can we put our hands together for them? Not to forget men especially. I'd like you to go for that therapy. You need it. Stop buying all these unnecessary drugs. Anywhere where they cut, even if na plantain leaf, put for bottle, and I'm going to rush them. I used to think that those...
Empire horses, please. Arize. Empire horses.
Empire horses.
Cassetric. FB9 Indian Warriors. Empire horses, please.
Empire horses, Mona Como. All right, ladies and gentlemen, violinist Eddie V. Eddie V just they play anywhere where we... I better give Eddie V sound.
Solomon, please, can we have training beeps? Can we have the training beeps for the players? Solomon, please. Make your way to the commentary area quickly. No time to waste time. We are rolling this ball by 5 p.m.
All right. Eddie V. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie V. You're not clapping. Can we please put our hands together for him, please? Woo! Thank you. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Can we once again put our hands together for Eddie V? Can I hear it one more time? Can we put our hands together, especially the young people? Mona clap for now. You know, say old people know actually to clap for this kind of song. They are not used to it. If you bring people like they will understand. Those are the kind of song they grew up with. Like Shino Peter Hedge. You know, I used to think all those bag men carry, I used to think it was money. Say, lie, men are going through a lot. Immediately I turned 40, some couple of years ago. That was when I knew that it was a mandatory thing for man to have that bag. All your prescription, Nadia, wait, doctor, they give you. All those men will see where carry bag before they eat for occasion. They say, where is the confidence? Now, lie, then they go eat themselves. Then they go there, go take waiting doctor tell them. Because you need to take some drugs before you eat rice, take some before you eat beans to avoid problem. Once you reach 40, doctor will begin treating you with sickness now. If you eat rice by 5, sugar will rise. You eat beans, stomach will rise. Everything just the rise. Now I make you see, men need to take root to play. If you like cut plantain leaf, food for one bottle, just go show men say, if you drink this thing, before you go turn, even the ones that do like say, no send, they'll say, PA. Go collect that guy's number.
Arinze, your time is up.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thank you very much, Arinze, for cracking us up, ladies and gentlemen. The match about to see is between team Port Harcourt Cassetric, very much ready to take on FB9 Indian Warriors. And of course, as you can see, the captains respectively.
But this jersey, they are all white. All right, 1.5 to. Hey, wait, Shitima. Open the gazebo, Farah. Doctor. To who? To who? What do they have to? So, Kazi captain, I got man.
Permit me, ceremonial. Captain. Okay, he said no, he said no, he said no. They have to put on bibs. And let's get the bibs first.
Yeah, better.
We'll have 1.5 go to Cassetric. Port Harcourt Cassetric. 1.5 goes, please. Scoreboard. Yeah, permit me invite the president of the club, Prince Henry Agboja, the main sponsor, Hamilton, Chief Sovereignty and the wife, and of course, Doctor, to join us for the ceremonial bowling. Mrs. Kokigam to join us. Dr. Alice Fai, please join us. Dr. Subrediri. All right, sir.
Can we start like this?
MPA chairman, captain, join us, please.
So let's go.
All right, the official bowling will be done by Dr. Mrs. Subri. the president, Port Harcourt's Chamber of Commerce, join us. Banks and Industry, please. Mines and Industry, please join us for the ceremonial bowling. Dr. Emmy Membri, join us. The Chairman Ashcon. Okay. All right. The choker has commenced. And of course, please, can we have our dignitaries back to their various seats? Let's put our hands together for them all. Captain, please, we need beep for this team. All right, that's an attempt, and that's a lovely goal. Scored by Husseini Kadri. Yeah, I can hear you. All right, players are back to the tee area and about to get the ball. As we change immediately. And of course, Team Kasatrik has gotten the first goal. And this is Shushan, the Indian warrior, for FB9. And a quick one from Gloria Bano. Glory comes in, and who goes in there? Look at that loose one for the number 2. All the way, he bears away towards the goal mount. Can he get it out? From that goal mount, and here goes no one, but of course, Gloria Bano. Glory clears the ball out of danger to the far side. Glory, and he swings, he picks it from the rear side. Approaching the cookie gum ground, and there he goes, a loose ball there. Who grabs it? He picks it up, Husseini. Husseini all the way. Husseini to the 60, Husseini to the 40. What a loop one for him. And that man comes from the rear, rides him out from the near side, and he puts it away completely to the far side at his own pace. He's got the ball. A quick one. He lifts it behind. Hussein is right there. A very close one. Can he pick up the ball? He picks it. He has to turn, thinking. And who comes in there? The Indian warrior, Shushant. And a quick one from Babaige, who slashes the ball away. A lovely long shot there to the hands of Glory. Glory opens up his shoulder. A hop high one to the 60. Oh, what a beautiful defense there. A lovely defense. He opens it off and back to the hands of Glory. Glory on defense. Glory picks it. He runs away. Can he grab it? He's bitten by the bounce of the ball. And a loose ball for his opponent. He changes the direction towards the VIP area. They lose one all the way, and look at him, into the hands of who? Zabaroba, and to the hands of Hassan Basanawa. Hassan gets hurt of the ball. Hassan misses his stick, and a quick one from Sushant. The Indian warrior couldn't get hold of it. A quick one there from Mazuk. Mazuk Fagbemi. Mazuk takes his time. Adoni on the ball. Adoni searching for him. He's searching for his number 2 man. Can he get hold of him? And all the way, he's out into the 60. He takes it down to the 40. From the 30, can he open up? And look at that. All he needs is an assistant, and I can see that man there, Zabaroba. Zabo wants it. He wants to keep the ball. He couldn't keep it. He lifts it for who? To the hands of Mazuk, and no one goes in there. Hassan Masanawa. Hassan all the way. What a ballistic one from Hassan. Hassan searching for Zabo. Zabo all the way. Zabo can't get rid of it, but I can see Glory Maximoff pave way for who? It's number 3 man, and there goes no one. Mazuk changes the direction of the ball. Mazuk Fagbemi all the way from Ibadan Mazuk takes it away. Mazuk runs in there. Mazuk can get hold of the ball, but it's struck. But that was a short swing from Mazuk. See, keeping the ball in play. He swings and misses. He loses one again from the hands of Zabo. Zabo comes in a way. Zabo everywhere. Zabo runs into the ball. Zabo changes. Zabo keeps the ball in play. He strikes across the center of the field. And Glory going for a defense. He looks over his shoulder. Can he get rid of it? He checks his gray penny from the 60th spot. He opens his shoulder. He's calling for who? He's calling for no one but Mazuk. Mazuk trying to check. Mazuk wants it. Mazuk gets it. Mazuk on the way. And of course, Hassan Masanawa goes for a defense. Opens his shoulder. A loose ball for who? Glory Abano. Glory grabs the ball. Glory, he wants to take it from the far side. Glory from the sideboard to the safety zone. Glory puts it in play. Glory couldn't contain the ball. Glory lifts it behind for who? Mazuk. And Mazuk picks it. Mazuk takes his time. And Mazuk strikes, searching for who? Can he find Zabo? And Zabo goes for a defense. Zabo lifting the ball. Zabaroba all the way. He's got Babaige in company. And Zabaroba, those cameramen there, please, at your own pace, so move away from there. That is the safety zone. And Zabo pulls the ball across the sideboard. And the ball pops off for a hitting from the spot. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for these two teams. Let me hear you. Put your hands together. A whistle hops the two teams for an infringement, and of course, from that spot, ball will be spotted. A long whistle, timekeeper.
Broken tag from Hassan. He's out of control.
Mustafa Bello, I think he's going to change his mount.
1 minute.
Okay. It's 3.5 minutes of play. Cool-off time, I beg your pardon. It's cool-off time. Yeah, cool-off time is a moment when the players will have to go change their horses and come back. And continue the choker. Still on choker 1. It's a 4-choker match.
Okay, so.
Of course, the two umpires are doing a very good job this evening. Ibrahim Babangida Zari and, of course, Farouk Ibrahim, the Shatima of Kano, are the two umpires. And, of course, the third man is with us here at the commentary box, watching with all his rapt attention, ensuring fair play. And the position of the third man happens to be the overseer of happenings on the field. In case if the two umpires on the field couldn't put them right, they can easily consult him. So that is why the game of polo has got 7 judges. 2 goal judges over there, 2 other side, 2 umpires, and 1 referee, making 7. This is only sport that's got 7 judges. That makes it exclusive and different from every other games. That is why it's called the game of kings. The king of games.
Yeah, you're hit.
So we have Zabo and Zabo and Hassan. All right, order of play is given. And who goes in for that? And look at Baba having who? Mustafa Bello, FB9, and Zabaroba wants it. Hussein wants to keep the ball. Zabo clears the coast, searching for who? Hassan on the ball, and Glory truncated his effort. And a quick one there from Mustafa to the hands of Zabaroba. Zabo to the far side. Hassan complimented it, and he has scored. What a goal! Farouk Bello. That's a lovely goal from Hassan Masanawa. That was a top notch, a hot shot. And of course, the players will come back to the center of this field. And at this point, ends will change for them all to have equal right and enjoy the grand conditions. I know, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're not confused due to the jerseys are clashing. But if you can look at them properly, there's a jersey with a blue stripe. So it's they have 4 players on that, and the white is purely white. And there goes Gloria Bano. Glory for Cedric. Glory finds he finds Babaige. Baba can get hurt of the ball. And there goes a quick one from the hands of Mazuk. And there comes Husseini. Husseini tickles the ball. Hassan Masana were waiting patiently. And he picks up the ball. He sets it on for Sushan, the Indian warrior. Can he get hurt of the ball? And look at that. Hassan Masanawa from the far side. Hassan grabs it. Hassan turns away. Hassan leaves the ball behind her. He picks it from the tail side. Hassan wants to the dip neck one. And he strikes. Oh, he puts it wide and out of play to the left for hitting. Out of play to the left for hitting in favor of Team Cedric. Cedric taking on FB9 Indian Warriors. Ball and play. Mazuk finds Husseini. Husseini all the way. Husseini's got a breakaway. Has he got his power? Does he have all it takes? The intense. He has the movement. Oh, he lost out the way. He lost the way of the ball. He runs in it back. Can he catch up with it? He's been called off there. By who? By no one, the number 3 for Cedric. And look at that. To the hands of Babaige. Baba turns from the 60. I can see danger logging right in there. At the goal mouth of FB9 Indian Warriors. And who comes in there? Can he get hurt of it? Ooh, Baba opens his shoulder. He pops the ball away backward. To the hands of who? To the hands of Zabo. Zabaroba. Zabo. What a beautiful near side. Zabo on the beautiful gray. He clears it with a forehand. And the ball ricocheted backward. To the hands of who? Bello, and of course, he can't reach it. Here comes who? Glory Abano. Glory Abano. One set, he left it for Baba. Baba tells it, opens his shoulder. FB9. Farouk Bello wants it, and I can see that was a hookup, and had the whistle of the umpires. It's a whistle, and of course, the players will have to adhere to the orders and, of course, the umpire's decision. And, of course, Farouk Ibrahim and Ibrahim Babangida Zaria, the 2 umpires. See them taking the ball towards the left side of the field, and that looks precisely penalty 4, which is defended. Penalty 3, you can defend it, but 30 years is undefended. And there we can see it's to the advantage of Team Cedric. And Gloria Bano is stealing the ball, sporting the ball right at the 60-yard spot. He advances away from that spot, very much ready to take on the ball. He's thinking from his brain what to do with the ball, what he's got for the umpires and, of course, the spectators and his team. Gloria Bano has been in the game for about 20 years of polo, active polo. On jersey number 4 for Team Cedric here in the Garden City of Port Harcourt. This is the first penalty in second match between FB9 Indian Warriors and, of course, Cedric. Glory. The pony is giving him the right leg on his 52.5 inches mallet. He takes a toll. He strikes like the Viper is, and he scored. He has scored, Glory. pushing it through, registering a lovely goal for Team Cassetric. Our players will return to the center of the field.
That checker is too long. You have to watch this. It's too long. Yeah, cool. Go now. Yeah, we start second checker. Yeah, ring it.
He's accurate with the time. He's accurate with the time. They are coming for second checker now.
Yes, sir.
All right, at the end of Choker, number 1 team, Cassetric, had 2.5 goals. 1.5 goal initially was given to them due to the handicap superiority of Team FB9 Indian Warriors. And of course, as it stands, at the end of Choker 1, 2.5 goals to Team Cassetric, 1 goal to FB9 Indian Warriors. They will all go change their ponies from the pony lines, and when they return, Choker number 2 will commence. TM, over, Ferrari. The players are back. Who is ready? Moses. All right. Okay, over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Mr. Ferrari, for a wonderful, suitable English version commentary section. Ladies and gentlemen, today is an electrified clashes or electrical encounter between the 2 teams. We have Cassetric Polo team versus FB9/Indian Warriors, where I can see Adil Hussain, number 1 player for Cassetric, while Baba Ige was the number 2 player. 3 is Marzouk, and the 4 defensive player is Glory Obana. For the FB9/Indian Warriors, we have Shushan as 1, FB9 as 2, Zabu as 3, Hassan Masnawa as 4. In this checker number 2, and it is 2.5 to Cassetric, and why FB9 are having only 1 goal in this checker number 2. FB9 Indian Warriors are having 1 goal in this match number 2, checker number 2. Okay, back to the field of play. I can see a clear shot there from Ubana. Glory, who goes there? I can see FB9, he said a long one leg shot there, but he couldn't get it right, and the ball, and he scored. What a wonderful goal there, scored by FB9. Farouk Yahya Bello Farouk Bello scored a wonderful goal, which brought us FB9 / Indian Warriors are having 2 goals, while Cassetric are having 2.5 goals in this Chaka number 2. Okay, back to the fellow player there. I throw in there by the umpire. Who goes there? I can see Farouk. Baba Igi, who is the same there. I can see Hassan Shehu Masanawa. He's trying to sing the long one, but interception there by Glory, and he scored. What a lovely goal there, scored by Glory Obara for Cassetric, and which Britain us Cassetric Polo team are having 3.5 goals, while FB9 / Indian Warriors are having 2 goals. And the umpire, I can see Ibrahim Babangida, Farouk Ibrahim Shatiman Kano, those umpiring this match. And the umpire assemble all the players in the centers for a throw in. And a throw in there, who picks the ball there from the million? I can see Hassan Shiu Masanawa, an interception there from Farouk, and who goes there? I can see a long shot there from Zabu. He sent long one trying to find Hassan Masanawa, an interception there from Baba Ige, and a back shot there from Glory. He sent a long one down to his number 2 player, Husseini. He sang a long one, and who was there? You can see Baba Ige. Baba Ige, he loses it down to Hassan Masnawa. Masnawa with the back shot there down to Zabu. Zabu picks the ball there. He loses it down. Who goes there? I can see Glory with a very long drive there. He can score from there. Searching for who goes there? I can see Hassan Shehu Masnawa come with a clear shot there. He clears the shot there, coming down to Zabu. Who goes there? Zabu still rolling with the ball there. He loses it down to Baba Igi. Baba Igi picks the ball there. Baba Igi, he can score from there. Baba Igi, he can score from there. And who goes there? And it's a goal. Marzouk registered goal number 4 for Cassetric Polo team. FB9 / Indian Warriors are having 2 goals. While Cassetric are having 4.5 goals in this Choka number 2. And I can see the umpire have ordered the players to go for a cooling break and come back for the continuity of Choka number 2. I can see Shushan, the number 1 player for FB9 / Indian Warriors, is galloping, approaching the sideline. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to use this material time to most importantly appreciate the effort of our main sponsors, Hamilton and Chargebond, NDDC, who powered and sponsored this tournament to you. And I can see the players have already taken some rest and come back for the continuity of the Choka number 2. All the players playing for the Cassetric Polo team are set. And for the FB9, umpire. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the field of play. The umpire throws in there, and who picks there? I can see an attempt there by Glory, and Hassan Masnawa goes there. A back shot there, down to who? Who goes there? I can see Zabo. Zabo still rolling with the ball there, but he loses it down to. He loses it down to Shushan. Shushan still rolling with the ball there. Shushan. And Glory goes there for interception there. Who goes there is Glory. Glory intercepts Shushan. Glory. Shushan. And who goes there? I can see Farouk Bello. As Zabo comes there, then Glory. And if it was Zabo snaps the ball there, Zabo still rolling with the ball there. Zabo goes with the near side. Zabo, he loses it down to. He loses it down to Sushan. Who goes there? I can see Hassan Masnawa. Marzouk probably may pick the ball there, and it was the umpire signals for an infringement. And it's a foul there. And there's a penalty there. Ladies and gentlemen, at this material time, permit me to most importantly recognize the presence of Brigadier General Y. Bello. Sir, you are highly welcome to this vicinity at this moment. We say a very big welcome to you. Sitting next to him, I can see Alaji Umar Nagogo. Dr. Umar Nagogo, sir, you are highly welcome to this vicinity at this moment. Back to the field of play. Is the penalty there in favor of Cacetric. And Glory. Glory goes for the penalty and he scored. What a lovely goal there, scored by Glory Obana for Cacetric Polo team. Glory Obano registered goal number 5. Which brings us Cacetric Polo team are having 5.5 goals, while FB9/India's Warriors are having. Back to the field of play. And the umpire throws there. Who goes there? I can see Zabo. He picks the ball there. Who goes there? Zabo. Still rolling with the ball there. Baba Ige intercept there. Who goes there? I can see Baba Ige. Baba Ige. He sang a long one, but the ball throws out of play for hit in. Back to the field of play. And the umpire throws there. Who goes there? I can see Zabo. He picks the ball there. Who goes there? Zabo. Still rolling with the ball there. Baba Ige. Baba Ige. He sang a long one, but the ball throws out of play for hit in. hit in there to be taken by Hassan Shu Masnawa. Hassan Masnawa rolling with the ball there. Hassan Masnawa, he goes for a near side, he picks the ball there. Hassan Masnawa, he taps the ball forward, approaching the center of the field. Hassan Masnawa rolling with the ball there. Hassan Masnawa, the serious breakaway there. Hassan Masnawa to be intercepted there by who? Hassan Masnawa, a quick response comes from Obanda, who goes there. I can see Zabu. Zabu still rolling with the ball there. I can see Sushan, who goes there. Zabo still rolling with the ball there. Zabo, he can score, and he scored. What a lovely goal there, scored by Zabo. Zabo scored ball number. And that brought us to the end of Chaka number 2, where the players will go and change their ponies, drink water, and come back for the commencement of Chaka number 3. At this time, permit me to most importantly hand over the microphone to Ferrari, to Mr. Moses, to give you a suitable English version commentary for the Chaka number 3. Mr. Moses, if you're ready.
Well, thank you. Good evening, everyone in the house. As we welcome you once again to 2026 Port Harcourt International Polo Tournament. This is the first day. This year we'll be competing for 5 trophies, 1 selected team. That's Roland Cookigan's Cup. We'll be playing T.Y. Danjumer's Cup, Old Lulu Breaks, King T.J. Prince Will's Cup, and the last but not the least, that's King Alfred Smith Cup. We're competing for 4 major trophies. Well, it's going to be 8 days of polo. But this year, 8 days of polo. We start from today. We're going to end on next Saturday. We're playing for the FB9 / Indian Warriors. We have Shushan and Cap -2. Number 2 is the patron of the team, Farouk Bello. 3, Abdullah Noura. 4, Hassan Shehu Masnawa. For the Kasa trick, we have number 1, it's Kabir Husseini. 2, Bola Ige. 3, Mazouk. And 4, Glory Mbano. Kwedi Mekyo, Wasa Mekyo, Yaru Mekyo.
All right, thank you, Mr. Moses. Permit me to welcome the Director, River State Investment Firm. Mr. Chamberlain Peter Side is here with us. You're welcome. Good to have you here within.
Well, as we resume to get to the field for the third checker, Kasa Trick with a 5.5 goals. FB9 India Warriors, 3 goals. That's the qualifying series of the T.Y. Danjumer's Cup. As we get back to the center of the field, ends change. Our start of Cherka, number 3.
Hello?
Okay, welcome everybody to Port Harcourt. This is my first chance to speak. I'm sure you can see that our club is quite beautiful now, and also our city has good scenes. After this game, we'll go straight into entertainment, so just sit back, enjoy. We show you that we're going to be good hosts to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome again.
Yes, as we get back to the field, the attacking, Kasatrick. A lovely clearance there from Kasatrick, from Glory Mbano. Glory Hassan Shehu Masana. Glory. He picks up the ball. Glory Mbano. He gets it. Look at that mini derby. They're moving down to the 60. Oh, look at that. He sends the ball down to the 30. What's going to really happen? A deep neck shot there from Hassan Shehu Masana down to Glory Mbano. But Mazouk comes in there. He holds the ball and prepares for a shot there. Gets a whistle. It's 5.5 goals to 3. FB9, Indian Warriors, 3 goals. Casa Drake, 5.5 goals. Well, a hit from the spot there, picked up there by Hassan Shehu. Hassan Shehu tops it. Look at that, Hassan. He drives the ball. He sends it, well picked up there by Abdullahi Noura. Abdullahi Noura straight to the 30. Is he going to make it this time? Glory Mbano on goal, and it's a goal! Woo! On goal. Remembering ODA in Tunisia in the 90s. Today, we can say Glory Mbano, depending on him, getting an own goal in the third checker. A whistle. That's a long whistle from the umpire.
Just tell me the score. Gaskiya ana ta magana. Dala fadi mani abu na ka fadi mani zan fadi fa. Shine timekeeper, shine wanda. So it's 5.5 for Kasatri.
Well, it's 4 goals to FB9 Indian Warriors and Kasatrik, 5.5 goals. 5.5 to 4. Well, in goes the ball. Look at that, Hassan. Hassan with the backhand of the air down to his number 1, but well, picked up there by Glory Mbano and a whistle. The Indian Warriors, 4 goals. Kasatrik, 5.5 goals. Picked up there by Glory Mbano. Glory tops 8, preparing for a big one. He's going to get a quick revenge there. Picked up there nicely by Glory. Glory drives it to the 60. Glory with a deep neck shot here. And what is stopped there by Abdullahi Noura, picked up there by Mazouk. And a quick turn there, Mazouk turning in there, preparing for a shot here. Mazouk being backed up there by Glory and Bano. Mazouk shoots it into the pony of Shushan and a whistle. Well, this is going to be the last game for today. Tomorrow games start 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you think you've seen a classic polo where you aren't seen anything yet, just this an appetizer for today. You're going to start seeing big boys coming in for tomorrow. The Malcolmites from the city of Jos will be here. From KV Ponies, from KV National State will be here. And all the way from Lagos, Iba Oil and Gas will be here. Well, it's going to be a great week of polo entertainment in the Garden City. Invite your loved ones. Come enjoy yourself right here in Port Harcourt Polo Club. Well, they're going to line up at the center of the field. Additional some instructions.
Is it limping?
Shatima Nkano
Is limping?
giving some direction right there on the field.
You're not the Gigi? Oh, okay. Ina take blade. It's again.
Well, can see one of the players have taken some permission from the umpires. He's gone off the field to fix up the broken tag, get back to the field for the continuation of the checker. Well, that's going to be a hit from the spot here for the Warriors. FB9 Indian Warriors. Picked up there by Hassan Masana. Hassan taps it gently. Hassan moves it forward. Hassan Shehu. Well picked up there by Ablai. Now into the hands of Hassan Shehu. Hassan taps it. Hassan being challenged there by Ige. Look at that. Hassan taps it gently. He goes for a big one here. He next it is moving towards the goal mouth. It's going. Can he get the ball back to the field? Well, picked up nice defensive work there. Glory Mbano picks it up. Goes for a near-sider. That's it, Mazouk. Mazouk shoots it down to Kabir Hassan. Couldn't connect. Into the hands of Mazouk. Mazouk picks it. Deflected there by the pony. And picked up there by Farouk Bello himself. Farouk Bello driving the ball. He moves in. That's a backhand there. Hassan Shehu Masana picks up the ball. Hassan He taps it gently. He's going. Hassan Shehu. Hassan going in there. Well, loses control, get a quick recovery there. He picks it. Hassan, the full two number fours. Hassan, Glory Mbano. Hassan Shehu drives it. Hassan, Glory Mbano denies him. And here comes Mazouk. Mazouk with a shot here. He sends it to the far side of the field. Look at that Hassan with the back under the air. And who comes in the air? Glory Mbano. Glory Mbano picks up the ball on that lovely gray. Glory moves it. A nice horsemanship here. And picked up the back. Glory again. Quiddy Makau. Yara Makau. That's it. He gets a bop there from Ablai Noura. What a backhand there from Shushan. Shushan with a backhand now. Picked up there by Ablai. Ablai Noura picks it. Ablai moving down to the 40. Oh, look at that. Ablai Noura with a beautiful curve shot here. Moving towards the goal mouth. Can he get it back to the field? Look at that. As they're moving there. He gets a bop there from Glory Mbano. Glory picks up the ball. He sends it. And to the far side of the field, it's a loose ball. Who comes in here? And it's a goal. Oh my God. Who be?
Ambulance, the medical team. Take it easy, man.
Ferrari, Ablai Noura getting a goal and getting a 4. Well, it's 9, now 5 goals to 5.5. Kasatrik leading with half a goal. The FB9 Indian Warriors getting closer, trying to close up the gap. We are in the third checker. It's 5.5 goals to 5. This match number 2 of the tournament. Tomorrow games start 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, back to the field. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. Back to the field for the continuation. Picked up there nicely by Hassan Sheil Masana. Hassan Sheil drives the ball. He's moving down to the 60, deflected there by the pony. Lifts it down to Abdullah Noura. Now into the hands of Mazouk. Mazouk, what an open backhand in the air from Shushan. Into the hands of Abdullah. He clears the ball. That's Ige. Ige drives the ball to the far side of the field. He's moving in the air, lifts it down to Glory in battle. Down into the hands of Hassan Sheil. Glory in battle, picks it. Glory. Down into the hands of Mazouk. Mazouk picks it up. Mazouk does the first bell. Down Mazouk, preparing for a big one. He picks it, gets it across the center of the field. And that's Farouk goes there with an open backhand in the air, gets a whistle for end of checker number 3. End of checker number 3, Kasatrik, 5.5 goals. FB9, India Warriors, 5 goals.
All right, thank you, Mr. Moses. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of choker number 3. And the players will quickly go change their horses, come back for another derby for the 4th and final choker of the day. Don't go away as usual. This is the game of kings, the king of games, arguably the richest of all games in the whole wide world, right here in the Garden City of Port Harcourt, the 2026 edition of Port Harcourt NPA International Polo Tournament, powered by Hamilton Technologies. Yes, of course, we have with us Dr. Sobri Adiri, the chairman himself is here. Good to have you. And also, we have other sponsors, NDDC and Chebon are the main sponsors of this tournament. Thank you for coming out once again. Hope seeing you some of the time. Yes, of course, Kester, have you got something to say again?
Thank you very much, Ferrari. Please, all accredited journalists, just after the 4th choker, please, you can go downstairs and interview the president. Here, some of you want to speak with him about day 1. So you just be downstairs waiting for you for the interview. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And I assure you that by tomorrow, there'll be a lot more seats and there'll be a lot more space for you to come and enjoy the game of polo. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Kester. All right, today marks day 1 of the tournament. Tomorrow is going to be day 2. It's going to be... A 7 days non-stop activity mark to entertain you all here in Port Harcourt. We have a lot of entertainment. Five and a half. Cassetric is 5.5. FB9, Indian Warriors, 5 goals. The band, please, can you bring the music down, please? Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. Bring it down. DJ, turn the music down. Thank you.
Okay, face me.
It's not over yet. One more choker. One more choker. The last choker. Bell, please. All right, the 4th and final choker commences. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the decider of the match. 5.5 goes to Cassetric. 5 goes to FB9 Indian Warriors. Hostility commences for the fourth and final choker. What a strike by Hassan Masanawa. Hassan to his disposal. And Shushan, Indian Warrior. What a goal. 6 goals. FB9 Indian Warriors. 5.5 goals to Cedric. They are trailing from the back and now having a headway leading. Ladies and gentlemen. I think she's preparing herself for polo. Daddy and mommy, please quickly get her a pony to start riding. All right, from the center of the field. Here we go. Here we go. Ball and play. A quick one there from the hands of Glory. Glory wants it. Can he keep up the ball? Glory. He strikes like the viper he is. And who is there to assist? No one. I can see a beautiful play there from Hassan. Hassan Masanawa. Hassan on the loose ball. It's Zabaroba, I beg your pardon. Zabo. Abdullah Nora. Abdullah on the ball. He's making it. It's getting hotter and hotter. Abdullah Nora lifts it behind her. For who? He's searching for his number 2. Can I get hold of it? The FB9 himself. And this is Mazuk, the only Nigerian that has played polo in Luxembourg. Mazuk Fagbemi. All the way, Mazuk swings, he pops up, Mazuk takes control of the ball, Mazuk takes a ground shot on that beautiful mare. Look at that, an altercation from who? Zabo, and a quick one from the hands of Glory Abano. Glory, the return of Glory, he takes a long shot, Glory to the 60, Glory down to the 40, Glory, and who is there to make it count? And it's no one but Mazuk at the verge, and Babaige has just complimented that, and that's a lovely goal, getting number 6 goal for 6.5 for Team Cedric. Team Cedric leading with half a goal. Half a goal could be dangerous. It's not over yet. This is just the beginning. It's getting hotter and hotter from the far side. And of course, the umpires, hot to 2 teams. Umpire whistle on the play. Halting the players for safety. Long whistle, timekeeper. There's a change of pony from the far side. Ahmed Omar is watching this match. The Cambiazo of Nigeria Polo. The number 1, the numero uno. Just flew in from Kinshasa this evening. Usman Anderson is also here. He came in from America to see polo in the Garden City. Alaji Gagari, the swinger, is also here. Which people's that? For Ghana House. Okay, sir. Brigadier General Y. Bello is also here, watching proceedings. Sir, I wish you a quick recovery, sir. Hope to see you swing in Lagos anytime soon. Alaji Bala is also watching proceedings. Chief Tony Isoje is also watching. Mr. Koinsola is also watching. Alaji Umar Nagogo is also watching. Emilia is also here watching. She just dismounted not quite long. Emilia Fingersy. Are you not happy? Or get your horses? Huh?
We'll buy our horses. We'll buy our horses. No big deal.
The Indian Warriors supporters are also here watching to cheer up Shushant. Shushant is a great man. He's a lover of polo. He loves polo so much.
Okay, I forgot to mention that we have, it's good to see a lot of people watching the game. we have influencers all over the place, and they're going to be asking you questions about the game, scores, players, and teams, and you can win instant prizes if you get the answers correct. So they're all over the place, so they will walk up to you. They're just going to pick you randomly. So if you can, concentrate, find out what teams are playing, and while the commentary is going on, listen to what they are saying. There's a chance to win a lot. Anderson, nobody's going to interview you. I've told them not to interview you. So just enjoy the game and look out, and these influencers will be looking out for you. Welcome to Port Harcourt. Stay united by this game. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kester. Back to the field of play. Ball is rolled in between the two teams. And of course, it's 6.5 goals to 6. And who takes the lead with half a goal? Team Concentric. And there's a quick one from who? Hassan Masanawa. Pucks the ball towards the goal out of Team Concentric. And there goes there, no one but Hussein Kadri Hussein clears the ball out of danger. And of course, the umpire whistle sounds. Past captain of Port Harcourt Polo Club, Cassie, is here with us. He's the patron of Concentric team. With me here at the commentary box, watching proceedings. So happy and looking excited this evening, but it's not over yet until the last word whistle. Let's keep our fingers crossed. The battle line is drawn, not over yet. Hassan has got that spot. A 60-50 from Hassan Masanawa for Team FB9 Indian Warriors. And he strikes like the Viper is. A lofty high, and he puts it one. Let's Baba wants it. Baba keeping it. And who goes in there to the goal mouth? I can see a whole lot of traffic. He's at the verge of scoring. Look at that. Who hooks it? Not yet a goal. I can see that traffic will be averted. Danger not totally averted. And the backhand strikes in there. Look at that defender. No one but Mazouk. And of course, no one, of course, this a goal. It's a goal. I can see that goal must have been scored by Zabaroba. That's Zabo. Yeah, let's wait. It got muddled up over there, except you can strain your eyes if you have a binocular. If you have a binocular, that's why you can see clearly. But I had to just do the little code from this spot. We have to wait for the umpires to decide. Okay, medical team, ambulance. Medical team.
Substitute, you have 10 minutes only. No foul.
Masuk is shoulder removed. Babao. Babao Lawa, please.
Two. For those of you who are intending members, those who wish to join, don't be afraid that you heard that somebody shoulder come out. We have people who fix shoulder. It's not a big thing. We're used to it. Shoulder come out, we fix them. Leg come out, we fix them. It's just part of the game. As you see Osimhen so. Shoulder don't come out 35 times. Leg don't break 620 times. But Osimhen still they score goal. So it doesn't matter. So while we try to make sure that, because one thing we don't do here is we don't neglect our players. Our players are very valuable. The way they buy the Messis and the Ronaldos, that's how we value our players here. That's why you see over 45 ambulances everywhere, making sure that even if it means all the ambulance will queue together, that's why once you say ambulance, ambulance will come from left, from right, from front, from center. Even ambulance will fly from the air to make sure things are okay. Ladies and gentlemen, polo is a beautiful game. I'm really impressed at the turnout this year. I expect that by next year, we would have fallen this pavilion and built like 5-story building, because, Mr. President, you need to go upstairs and see Gen Z. Anything where Gen Z don't they like, there's problem. The next time you will come here, they would have sat in front. You will now be begging them to stand up. Gen Z ready to sit down. As you tell us, say, that's the chairman of Zingo. Say, let him go to the back now. What's the problem? They know they do respect for Gen Z. My small sister for her, if you ask you a question, you go first now. She asked me a question. She don't understand me be breadwinner. She said, what are you gallivanting? Will you stay one place? I said, ma, I say I go take job this night. I said, no get sense. Me, the gallivant. She said, I came back from the UK. You have just been moving up and down. Why are you restless? Man, where they think I go chop tomorrow. Now you say they're restless. You don't understand. You know, when I was younger, I was very angry with my uncles. I said, they hate me. They don't want to dash me money. I be uncle now. Now they understand what my uncle them they go through. You know, easy. You know, easy. It's all good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost there. Those of you who are conversant, who are familiar with this game, you know that polo is something that if you're a good polo man, you don't get up until you hear the final whistle. In the course of this polo, a lot of things are being sold. Do well to patronize. The reason why a lot of stands are here is because they believe that if they showcase their product here, you're going to patronize them. So please patronize from the first stand to the last stand because they are here to make money. Some of them have not paid school fees. Some of them have not, you know, and these days children start school in time. When we were growing up, your hand must touch your ear before you start school. But now, they put children in, what's that thing they used to call it, crèche or play group. And then you put your picking for play group, you pay 400,000 to play. To play 400,000. Now I go put my picking for play group. I'm going to come and small play that play. Wait till they walk. Wait till they walk when they go play. Then the worst part, and this way these students and these teachers they behave, they still come back tell you say you're picking fail from that play group. Now they go keyboard principal and who get school. My picking go fail for 400,000 play group. I salute you officers. I think nobody have saluted you. I greet you, sir. They just recognize you. I want to salute you so that you know me. Okay, please, if you want to watch the game live, but they are here now. But you can send to your people outside here, Paragon Studios on YouTube. Paragon Studios on YouTube. You can watch the game there, or send the link to any of your friends to watch who is not here. You know, I was trying to talk about the military. I love the military so much. The military, you can know the boys, but you will never know the Oga. They know they wear uniform, they wear mufti. Now time to beat you, now you go know say that one be the Oga. They know they talk too much. I go perform for Abuja one time. Now say they crack joke, one Oga they happy. As I finish, now I go meet I say, Oga, well done. I say, how are you? Nice jokes. I don't know, say as they go outside, the boys then stand there, they wait to. Now one of the boys said, now you be comedian for inside. I say, yeah. He said, now we be comedian for outside. I know, say I don't find trouble. He said, wait, they crack joke, you see that man where they laugh? I say, yes. He said, you know, I said, no, wonderful man, it was good. He said, that's the chief of defense staff. I said, eh? I said, the man was happy as I was cracking joke. Now, the reply what I get, now I make my mind cut. He said, Oga, Oga need the base, so no matter how you do, Oga need the base. Now we the base for him. Eh? When I hear now we the base for him, now those I don't find trouble. Now I said, they don't pay you. I said, they pay me. Now they talk anyhow. Or I take prog jump, go meet the officer, I go tell you something, go take prog jump, come back. 2 hours and they do prog jump, nobody don't answer me. Time when the Oga they go now, I say, Oga, your boy there here. And I say, comedian, you are still performing. When you finish, you can go, eh? Since that time, and then they play with officer. If officer slap you, go cross full Abba Road. You don't go know where that motor they come. One time, I don't know what one of my friends do for front of Bori Camp. Now they tear us like, boom! It cross first lane, second lane, third lane, fourth lane. Trailer they blow on self, you know here. They don't deaf it here. And once officer slap you, you know they complain for person where they around you. You they go far, go complain before another slap follow you up. As a slapper, boom! I say cross. Go meet who they say something. I say, madam. That time, wait, I find those people trouble. They don't deaf it. And they fear army uniform where they hang past full van of police. You see army uniform where they hang somewhere. And they even see a chance for her. Chance, sir. I feel halal for police. Papa, if you halal for police, what the police go do you now? Say, what's your problem? I'll remove your uniform. Then they remove army uniform. Oh. Even button, you know, if you remove. Oh. Anything where you and army, they do. Army, they talk past 2 times. They just say, Kai. lie down. No agreement they talk the second one. Dive got out. Because if they say lie down, you know, as they talk about Kai, before they go talk the lie down, 35 slap, don't touch different part of your body. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, they are back. We're going to round off this section so that we can all go to the social side.
All right, thank you very much, Arinze. Wishing that man a speedy recovery. Of course, at this point, Baba will take his place and to continue the business of the moment. All right, this is Glory. Glory wants to take that hit, and Babaige, on it, Baba couldn't get out of it, and the loose ball, Fahu, Hassan Masanawa. Hassan takes his time, he goes up there, turns, holds onto the ball, changes direction, facing the goal mouth of Team Cassetric. Hassan with 6 goals, and of course, leaving Cassetric 6.5 goals, trailing with half a goal. It's not easy. This is Polo. And of course, I can see the players appealing with all their mallet up, calling to the attention of the umpires. /60 penalty 4. Oh. 60 ordered in favor of Team FB9 Indian Warriors. This is the last minute of the chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this is no one but Hassan Masanawa, the ball right at the 60. He rights away on that full penny. He's got his mallet there. He turns, facing, checking out. Look at him. He swings his mallet back and forth on jersey number 4. Playing it straight for FB9 Indian Warriors. He swings it back and forth. The pony is giving him a right leg. He's galloping towards the ball, and he strikes a lefty high, and he scored. He has scored. And that brings us to the end of the match. End of the match. The last seconds. Capped it up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for them. FB9 Indian Warriors 7 goals. Cassetric 6.5. Victory with half a goal. Congratulations, FB9 Indian Warriors. And of course, Cassetric, I won't say commiserations, but you all did well. Let's put our hands together for them all.
Thank you very much.
See you tomorrow. Time.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem. May we all be upstanding for the national anthem.
Takute. Di wala asa. Bana ku bane yana. Ai wallahi.
Thank you very much on behalf of the president and members of Harcourt Polo Club. This is to say welcome and thank you for coming to the beginning of a long week of Polo Club Tournament 2026. We'll see you again tomorrow morning, and of course this evening we have the social life coming through all through the week, 7 days, Sunday to Sunday. Which is, or to Saturday rather, which is the grand finale. We'll be here morning and evening. So tomorrow, do well to come and watch the game. And by evening, we'll have performances. You can go through because days Every evening there will be live performances, comedy, music, and what have you. We have a lot of things here to shop, to buy. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep it with us every day from today to the end of this week. My name is Arinze Baba. My co-host was Obi Ivy. Thank you, Nigerian Police Band.